Welcome back, subscribers! Thanks for joining us today. We're bringing you a 4RUNNER and GX compilation video today. 1 GX and 3 or 4 4RUNNERs. We're going to be showcasing a couple popular spring and shock combos that we do here. Bilstein paired up with Old Man Emu lift springs and the Dobinson spring and shock combos. Both of these setups give you about the same ride height and lift. They're about 3 inches in the front and about 2 inches in the back. They're both great quality suspension systems that will maximize the amount of product that you get for the amount of money that you spend. Since we have some extra time at the end, I might throw in a couple other King packages too, so you can see and get an idea of what they consist of. Let's start off with this GX470 here. We're doing a Dobinson spring and shock combo on here with some SPC upper control arms. The car battery has to be removed on these so we can access the boat to remove the upper control arms. Here's a recommendation for you guys with GXs. If you do a spring or a coil conversion in the rear, either by yourself or have another shop do it, please make sure that they install an isolator on the springs. We've seen so many come in that have done the conversion that's missing the isolator. If there's any droop at all, that spring is gonna fall right out. And of course, that applies to all GXs and certain 4RUNNERs that have the rear airbag that does the coil conversion. Let's swing over to this 2020 black Toyota 4RUNNER on the other rack. It's going with a Bilstein and Old Man Emu lift spring setup. This vehicle opted out on the UCAs for now, but the owner of the vehicle brought in his own 1552 wheels so we can wrap some Toyo Open Country MT tires on, in a 285/70/17 size. Here you can see a closer look of the Bilstein 5100s assembled with the Old Man Emu lift springs. This right here gives it about 3 inches of front lift and 2 inches in the back. If you're new to the shop or the channel, please consider subscribing. We're a shop out here in the city of South Omani, which is about 20 minutes east of downtown Los Angeles in California, USA. We're a group of car and truck guys that have a passion for what we do. We lift trucks here, do wheels, tires, modifications to them, and we also lower cars. We've been in business since 2004. That's 16 years now. So if you're interested in getting some work done, please don't hesitate to give us a call. You can also message us through the contact form by clicking on the link in the description below. Swinging back over to the GX, here's the Dobinson setup, springs and shocks with the SPC ball joint upper control arms already installed. We tend to not post or mention pricing on here since YouTube comments stay forever while pricing continue to fluctuate up and down. We'll give you some rough package costs though, but remember, these prices are usually for the time being when the videos are published. For accurate price quotes, please reach out to us for current package costs. So springs, shocks, wheels, tires, lug nuts, and all labor range about $3,000. Give or take, obviously, depending on the specific wheels and tires chosen. We have wheels that range from $700 a set all the way up to $3,000 a set. So obviously the full package cost has many variables and factors that come into play. If you have something specifically in mind, reach out to us and we can give you a more current and accurate price quote. Back over to the GX, we also removed the rocker panels on this one and mounted up some pre-installed Icon rebound wheels and some Falcon AT3W tires that the customer brought in. Since we have some time, let's throw in a 4RUNNER that's coming in for a King setup. We hope that you guys are enjoying this video so far, and if you do so, please find time to click on that thumbs up and give us a like. It makes a big difference for this channel and this video itself, and it definitely encourages us to make more videos like it for your viewing pleasure. So let's get into the details of what we're putting on here. These right here are the King's 2.5 remote reservoir coilovers and shocks. The fronts are adjusted to about 3 inches of lift height, and we're using some CAMBURG tubular uniball upper control arms to maximize the articulation capabilities of the Kings, and so we can dial in the alignment and suspension angles. We're also gaining about 2 inches of rear lift with the Icon springs. As for the rubber on here, we went with some 285/70/17 BF Goodrich all-terrain KO2 tires, which we wrapped up in the also popular Method NV's MR305s. The wheel specs on this one are 17 by 8.5 with a 0 offset. We're asked quite often if we take trade-ins or the original parts for some credit towards the new lift packages. Unfortunately, since we don't sell used parts here and don't have use for them, we do not offer that. We're more than happy to always load up your original and factory parts, or we can actually trash them for you if you decide to not take them back. And now for the pricing. King packages with upper control arms, rear lift springs, wheels, tires, lug nuts, all the labor range between $6,000 to $7,000 and even more if you choose a very expensive wheel and tire combo. For a current and more accurate price quote, please give us a call or message us through the contact form. Just a friendly reminder that we are still not allowing any in-person consultation. Due to COVID, our office is closed. We're only open for passing keys and payment for vehicles, drop-offs, and pickups with appointments. And when entering our building or making contact with any of our techs, please make sure to wear a face mask or covering. We appreciate you guys doing so and all of your efforts to keep both parties safe, both you and us. To make room for all the factory parts in the back, we got the okay from the customer to remove the child seat and put it up front. It's not strapped down and no kids going in there at this time, so don't worry about that. If the rears look like it sags a little bit and there's a little bit of reverse rake, it's because there's quite a few parts in the back seat. The factory wheels, tires, and suspension components are weighing it down, making the rear look like it's a little bit lower than the front right now. We have another 5th generation white Toyota 4RUNNER SR5 coming in for a Dobinson setup. If you guys want to see more of the cars that we work on, follow us on Instagram. You can find us at 88 Rotors. And if you want to see more of the trucks that we do here on the daily and want to see more updates, you can always follow us on Instagram at 88 Rotors Off-Road. Rear springs and shocks from Dobinson are installed here. Our tech is assembling the front spring and shock combo. The wheels and tires on this one, the owner of the vehicle decided on some field vector wheels. These come in a 17 by 8.5 with a +7 offset in this matte black finish. Tire of choice here are the NITTO Terra Grapplers in a 285/70/17. And here's our tech Alex's 3rd generation 4RUNNER that he just picked up. Stay tuned for videos of that one. What do you guys think of this 5th Gen 4Runner on this Dobinson setup? Since we have some time, let's squeeze in one more Dobinson setup on this 4Runner. This one right here is going with some Method MR3 12 wheels in a 17 by 8.5 with a 0 offset, wrapping them up in the popular 285/70/17, and it'll clear completely with the Dobinson lift. As usual, thank you very much for joining us today. We greatly appreciate it. Make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe if you're new here. Please continue all of your efforts to stay clean, stay safe, and stay healthy. Take care of yourself and your loved ones. Until next time, take care, guys.
Bilstein.